Hi, I'm Kimberly Moran. I am the head of rare disease in the US. I am super excited to be able to talk about our work in an ultra rare disease called TK2d, which is thymidine kinase 2 deficiency, which is an ultra rare mitochondrial disease. TK2d is ultra rare, it's life threatening, it's a genetic mitochondrial disease, often is characterized by progressive and severe muscle weakness, being a myopathy. In this condition, there is a gene mutation within the mitochondrial DNA. That mutation results in the mitochondria being the powerhouse of the cell to not be able to provide the energy needed to fuel the body. This disease is progressive and does have a high morbidity mortality rate. Up until several weeks ago, there was no approved treatment. So these patients were receiving just palliative care in order to maintain their survival. Kygevvi, a combination of two nucleosides, being doxecitine and doxribtimine. It is a powder that is indicated for the treatment of TK2d in both adult and pediatric patients, in which the onset of their symptoms started at 12 years of age or below. It is truly an innovation. In terms of our clinical trials, we saw an 86% survival rate in this trial. This is a life-saving therapy. There is about 110 patients in the US that are diagnosed with TK2d, meaning it is a very rare mitochondrial disease. The clinical development program for this population with TK2d is very unique, in which we took data from chart reviews as well as a retrospective to create a natural history, which ended up being the control group for this clinical trial. And that was compared with a single arm open label study. Very unique design, being that this population is fragile. They have a high morbidity mortality rate, and it is an impressive showing to be able to collaborate in the rare disease community to be able to have a unique trial approach to be able to ultimately achieve an approval for a mitochondrial disease. For an approval of this magnitude, number one, it's about hope. This is a community that has had therapies. Living with TK2d, you were given palliative care, you were given oxygen, supplements, and you were hoping for a new treatment. So number one, the approval is all about hope for the mitochondrial disease community, very specifically those living with TK2d. Next, the physician gives physicians an option, an approved treatment for an ultra rare disease to be able to deliver that hope. And for UCB, this is about living our mission to be patients live better lives with severe diseases. So we are so excited to bring this to the community. It is a very small, tight-knit community working in my diseases. So we look forward to being able to commercialize and to support these patients, as well as their caregivers on this journey. This approval is about scientific innovation. It's about partnering with the community. Discovered in 2000. It was discovered, and the initial studies were provided by a physician, Dr. Hirano, out of Columbia, New York. And he truly pioneered classifying this disease and identifying this combination of nucleosides that could be life-saving. It has taken time, and it has taken, but we are so excited to be able to bring this innovation to the market, because there's patients that need this. There's little babies being diagnosed today whose parents never that they didn't have previously.